What's going on, guys? It's your boy Burrow77, and that Swiss-England game really worked out a lot of what we thought it would be. It was boring as shit. There weren't a lot of shots. England forgot that you need to shoot the ball until about the 80th minute in order to score, and then they got one. Both teams scored, so plus 125, cash that. Harry Kane booked. I don't have the number because I can't bet that here in Michigan, but go ahead and cash that. Ndoye not shooting definitely was a little bit of a disappointment, but again, I said I wanted to stay light on this one. Swiss to score the first goal, plus 145, plus 150, plus 155. Swiss draw no bet first half was a push. Anybody who bet the draw first half, definitely cash that. If you guys split between this game going to extra time and PKs, that's going to end up cashing for you. So I don't know. I don't really care what happens in the rest of this game, to be honest. I'd like to see the Swiss go through. But yeah, I mean, I'm not a fan of England. I think I've made that pretty clear. And I would definitely like part of my day back from watching that dumb shit match. But anyway, I do think we will have a lot of action here in Netherlands v Turkey. So I like, I'll let you know right off the rip, I'm using my FanDuel boost on Virgil van Dijk just to take a single shot. His one shot prop is minus 155 on FanDuel, which is pretty heavily juiced. But if you still have your 30% boost token, this is where I chose to use mine. And that's on VVD for a shot, not a shot on target, just a shot at minus 120. He's had a shot in every single match he's played so far. He's a major problem on corners. In fact, this entire Netherlands team is a major problem on corners and set pieces. They're all huge. These guys are monstrous. So yeah. Juaners, what's going on? You refuse to watch England. Good call. It's pretty much it's terrorism football. It's not fun. Nobody enjoys it, not even English fans. The funny thing too is if you listen to this broadcast, the way they are just riding England's jock, you would think England was up 3-0 the entire match. So yeah, it wasn't ideal. Not a lot of changes here. I was really hoping to see Frimpong get another shot at right wing over Stevie Berwin. Stevie Berwin wasn't super effective there first match, but hey, what are you going to do? He's getting a start again here. You guys know I love Gruler. I like Yildiz. I like Yilmaz as well. Kalahulungu is back. I love him for a shot, maybe even a shot on target. I just got word from my guy AC Milan Mike. It looks like Shaqiri is coming on here for Swiss. So that is a really strong penalty kick taker. And I would be super careful if I was England giving a foul anywhere near the box because Shaqiri from free kick is absolutely lethal. Rangers first half shots here is something I would definitely look at. You can get Rangers just to take a shot here in the first half at minus 135. I really like that. Gruler is a little priced out at minus 150. Just to take a shot, though. It makes a nice little parlay piece. I will tell you guys, I did use my parlay boost here on this game as well. And I kept it relatively simple, but did go in the first half. So I took Gruler, one or more shots in the first half. Rangers, one or more shots in the first half. Kalahulungu just to take a shot for the entire match, and Cody Gakpo to score or assist. That's plus 986 over on FanDuel with the boost, up from plus 759. So that's my same game parlay I'm going with. I kept it light on that. That's just 0.2 units from me. I am heavily invested in VVD just for a shot, though. Ready? The left back here, I mean, I don't hate that to take a shot at 150. That's definitely a good look. I can get behind that. Other guys just to take a shot that have value in the full game. Obviously, Cal Halungu is like not a price you're gonna want to take by itself. DeVry, however you want to say it, another huge target there on the back line. When VVD's not coming down with the headers, it's usually him. He's minus 120. I think that's a good look. You're not going to get a good price on Nathan Aki because he does like to shoot even from outside the box, not on set pieces. Schlauten just to take a shot at minus 135 isn't a terrible look. Same left back that you were talking about for a shot to take 40 passes at minus 120. Wanners likes that. Myron, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Yeah, I think Shaqiri definitely could be the hero. If I'm England, I'm going to be super, super careful not to give away a foul for a free kick in this final third here. Yeah, they do just glaze on England, bro. It's tough to watch. You would think that English team was just running people's pockets, and they're certainly not. I love Gakpo to continue scoring here. Gakpo's been on absolute fire this entire tournament, so it's really hard not to like Gakpo. He's got 3 goals and an assist in 4 matches. His anytime goal scorer is plus 175 on FanDuel. I went ahead and played that already. I have it locked in. I also don't hate his to score assist price. I mean, plus 115 if you want the flexibility of him to score or assist. Personally, I just like the way he's been playing. He's been very clinical when he shoots. He's been finishing. That said, I don't hate taking him on a shots ladder again. Leg called his 2 or more shots on target last game, and Flash took him for 3 or more shots at a plus money number. 3 shots here today is minus 120. Over on FanDuel, let me see what it is here. It's minus 200 on DraftKings, so not a ton of value there. Arda Gruler just to take 2 shots plus 100 on DraftKings versus minus 135 on FanDuel. I really like that number on Gruler just to take 2 shots in the game. Over. Nick, while you're here, man, some thoughts on Turkey. Just curious. I know Leg hasn't bugged you at all about it. Do you rate this Turkey team yet? I think they probably go home here today, to be honest with you. I do like Netherlands, but I don't know. This will be a good match. I do think that Nick is on the right track here. I do like the over. I like both teams to score too. So let's take a quick look at a couple of those markets before we just strictly focus on player props. Both teams to score here at minus 115, minus 120. Definitely not a bad price and something I can get behind. Over 2.5 is minus 116 over on FanDuel. I can get there. Minus 120 is okay. I probably am not going to lay minus 125 or minus 135, but I can definitely see you playing either both teams to score or over 2.5 here as a straight bet without too much of an issue. I am just trying to get into my DraftKings here because I'm going to take that Gruler full game 2 shots. I like Grueller for a shot on target too. Plus 110 is definitely not a bad price. Let's see if I can find a better number than that. Let me see what the best number is. So I do like both teams to score here, and I do like the over 2.5. Sorry, I kind of lost my attention span there for a minute. Grueller for a shot on target. Plus 118, plus 100, plus 100. Yeah, I like Grueller for a shot on target here at plus 100. I'm going to go ahead and play that as well. If you feel like getting involved in the first half shots market, I can see that. I like Xavi Simmons to score or assist as well. Goddamn Nats. So let me take a look here at to score assist numbers. As I mentioned, Gakpo plus 115. I like that. I used it in a parlay. Xavi Simmons at plus 135. I really like that number. I obviously like Simmons a lot. You know what he can do. You've seen a bunch of him here in this tournament. I like him over in Germany as well. PSG player who I'm not sure what they're going to end up doing with here. He's plus 110 on DK. Not a ton of value there. I like it much better on FanDuel at plus 135. Was one leg short of hitting a 300-1 same game parlay for the Venezuela-Canada game last night. Oh, needed Crebu saves. Tough, man. Good looking game though. I'll watch a million Venezuela-Canadas before I watch another fucking England-Sweden. And that's no disrespect to Sweden. It's just all England. Fuck England. I'm going to skip betting this game. For sure, Wanners, I can feel you. I just think just going to sit back, maybe get a live line. I can see that. Goal in both halves here at minus 125 on Caesars. I can definitely see that. I can see that. Goal in both halves at minus 125. I think that's a pretty good number. Kind of want to take a first half over 1.5 here, just a little bit for a sprinkle at plus 190 on DraftKings. I don't think I'm gonna get it. I think a goal in the first half would be awesome, and I do think a goal in both halves is decent value there at minus 125. But I don't know. I kind of really want to sprinkle over 1.5 goals in the first half at plus 190. What do I think about Xavi Simmons, one shot on target? Zerg, let me take a look and see what the best price is. I do like it just from a player standpoint. I liked what he did a ton in that last knockout match. Minus 124 over on Bet Rivers, minus 150 on FanDuel. Certainly not going to play it at minus 250. Oh, is that Stevie B actually? Sorry, I might be looking at the wrong thing here. I'm looking for Xavi Simmons. That's his under. Yeah, okay, so minus 124, minus 150 is probably a little too much juice for me to lay. It's a nice little parlay piece. I'm certainly not going to pay minus 250 to do it on DraftKings, not even worked into a parlay. That's just, that's a full extra $1 of juice versus what you can get on FanDuel. So go get a top of the market price on that. Look for a Malin AGS snipe live. He's in the hunt for Golden Boot with Gakpo. Yeah, I mean, look, I like Malin a lot. I've liked Malin for a while. I like him at Dortmund. I like his props a lot. So yeah, when Malin subs on, I'm always looking for his live shots, shot on target, goal, like that. Respect Saka, the English king. Yeah, oh cool. Go be the king of shit. That's great. Good for that. Good for Saka, I guess. I'm not impressed. Not even a little bit. But good for you, Eddie. You sound like an Arsenal fan, so good for you. Netherlands 3+ saves at +100. Yeah, I like that a lot. I think Turkey put at least 3 shots on target here. I think they score too, to be honest with you. I like Gruler. I like this front four a lot, especially with Kalahulungu back. We all know what he's capable of. The Milan man, who's been a little bit of a merchant over there, played for AC, played for Inter, played a ton in Italy. He's just a monster, dude. He takes PKs for Inter because Lautaro Martinez is mentally fractured after that World Cup and can't make a PK to save his life. And Kalahulungu's got a hell of a boot, dude. I mean, this dude just rips absolute piss missiles. So, yeah, I like Netherlands 3+ saves at +100. They give the ball up a decent amount. And I do, while we're on the subject, I got to retract some slander on Rangers. He played a great game last game. Did not get subbed off early for Wijnaldum like I thought he would, protecting a lead there. And Rangers played phenomenal. So shout out AC Milan, shout out Rangers. Hopefully he can continue to play super well. Full discretion, I do have just a touch of a sprinkle here on Netherlands to win the whole tournament at 20-1 or 19-1. It's like 0.2 units though. And I'm not hedging here. I just figure I'll throw that out there while we're doing this live stream. Got about 10 more minutes before we got to wrap it up, 10, 15 minutes. You were just talking to somebody about over 1.5 in the first half. I like the energy, Fernando. I do think that that's really good. So I might sprinkle that with you. +190 seems like a really good price for teams that just come out, stand on the throttle and attack. I think this is going to be a really fun match. I like both teams to score here. I like the over 2.5. I'm heavily invested in VVD just to take a single shot. And I'm on Gruler 2 shots full game and shot on target at +100. Shot on target +100 over on DraftKings. Love that. We're on the same wavelength for sure here, Fernando. Carlitos, yes, the gold the prices on Gruler are really nice. I do like Simmons here too. I thought he showed some good energy and tenacity there in the first game. I like this entire back line for Netherlands is just huge, dude. Like all these guys on the back line are 6'2", 6'3", 6'4", and taller. Like they're an absolutely huge country. God damn it. I know Memphis Depay is just gonna look like shit this game. And I want them to sit him down so badly, but it's not like I want to see Wout Weghorst for the entire match. It's not like I want to see Depay coming off the bench either. If they need a goal late, I'd much rather have it be Weghorst. Xerxes is an option, but they're not going to go with Xerxes in an elimination game here over Depay. I need Depay to be good. Can you just be good? Can you just be good? Or just call him Netherlands Morata. Like the thing that Leg and I always say is like anybody like Lukaku, like Depay, we just call them blank nations Morata because Morata is going to blow 3 or 4 big chances for everyone he nets. And Lukaku has had the same kind of disease, especially for Belgium. He's been a little bit better when he plays for Inter and Roma. When he went to Chelsea and he lost his mind, he just was a little washed for me. So Morata is the Ben Simmons of soccer. I don't know if I'd go that far. He's not nearly as injured as Ben Simmons is. And Morata did somehow find his way to 21 goal contributions this year. or some shit like that. Look, I think that's a little aggressive and disrespectful of Murata to call him Ben Simmons, but kinda. Probably more inept analogy would be Tobias Harris, a dude who makes a fucking huge bag to stand in the corner and occasionally drop like 15 points a game. And you're like, oh yeah, Tobias Harris, he showed up today. More than Ben Simmons. So at least that's where I'm at with NBA analogies. Murata isn't scared to shoot. Ben is. Yeah, that's why I kind of said that Tobias Harris is a little bit more of a comp. You're like, we paid how much fucking money for this guy to stand in the corner and do nothing? And then when he makes them and has a good game, you're like, oh, that's right. He exists. Good for us. Good for him. So that's my Murata comp, at least in the NBA. And kind of just sticking with that 76ers. Didn't expect a Tobias Harris reference, but spot on. Yeah. Orchard, I might not be a huge NBA guy. I certainly don't cap it that much, except for like early in the season when I'm bored as shit because I don't fuck with NFL like that. But yeah, I watch. Like, don't get me wrong, I still watch the NBA. I just don't actively handicap it and bet it every night like a lot of other people. So I'm not nearly as good at it. Netherlands to win an over 1.5. I like that at minus 110. I do think they win here. Switzerland missed their first PK from Akanji. So doors open here for England to advance on PKs in the world's most boring fucking game ever played. But yeah, I definitely don't hate Netherlands to win an over 1.5 here at minus 110, Steve. I do think that Turkey's going to give them a game. I think that they're obviously going to be a little lackluster in defense since their center back with 2 goals got suspended on some bullshit for a political hand gesture, which I mean it was, but like also fuck you. Just let the guy play. I'm going to look at just team total here. Netherlands is home, so you would think I'd know that because I made the graphic. Total home goals. Let's just see what them to score twice is. Minus 140. It's a lot of juice, but I don't hate Netherlands to score twice at minus 140. And Steve, that's just me kind of checking to see how much value adding Netherlands money line is to this. 30 cents on the dollar. It's okay. Just ask yourself what you'd rather do. I know it's a big number to lay on the minus 140, but instead of like the thing I'm worried about here is Turkey is capable of scoring too. I know Romania didn't really threaten Netherlands, but Netherlands, other than that match, well, I guess they did keep a clean sheet against France, but they gave up a goal to Poland and they gave up 3 to Austria in a loss. So my concern is Turkey might be able to get 2 here, and this game might go to extra time / penalties. Again, I do think Netherlands are probably the team more capable of winning it, but for 30 cents on the dollar, ask yourself whether or not adding Netherlands money line is worth it. Because I do think that just the team total at minus 140, well juiced, is still very playable. Nice. Fox bag, same wavelength there. Get 2 and escape for sure. Not sorry. Who wins? I agree. I didn't shop. DK has over 1.5 team total, minus 155. I agree, though. Team total is safer. Yeah, let me tell you where. Minus 140 is Caesars. So if you don't have Caesars, FanDuel's minus 146. Again, it's a 36 cents on the dollar discrepancy. It's up to you. I know that I tend to be as close to a plus number Merchant is possible. Shaqiri just drills his penalty kick, by the way. Absolutely fantastic from the man with tree trunks for legs. So yeah, it's up to you on what you want to do and what sports books you have available to you. If you don't have Caesars, it does become a little less appealing at minus 146 on FanDuel. But I still think it's worth the consideration. Once you get down to minus 155, minus 160, I don't think that there's as much value there playing the team total straight. Anyway, let's get into favorite bets for the Haaland game. I'll tell you right now, I have the biggest liability / action on Virgil van Dijk just to take a shot. It's minus 155 on FanDuel. I used my 30% boost to get it to minus 120. He's had a shot in every single game this tournament. He scored a couple of headers in the friendlies before this tournament. And yeah, it's been my favorite play. It's been just cash money wagon for me. I boosted it to minus 120 and I played it to the max. So I like that a lot. Return a full unit. Heaviest play of the game for me. I'm also on Arda Gruler, 2 shots full game at plus 100 on DraftKings, and his shot on target at plus 100 on DraftKings as well. Let's talk about some of the long shot, first half shots, props, and then we'll get the hell out of here because I do have to jet and get some more stuff up in Discord. I am on Cody Gakpo to score too as well at plus 175. And then here is the parlay I whipped up for my FanDuel boost. It's Gakpo to score assist, Gruler to have a shot in the first half, Rangers to have a shot in the first half, and Calhanoglu to take a shot. It's plus 759 boosted to plus 986. So that's my YOLO of the afternoon. Let's quickly talk about some first half shots ladders, and then we'll get the fuck out of here because I do need to jet right at the 45 mark and no later. Shots on target in the first half. I don't hate Gakpo at plus 150 or plus 115. I definitely don't hate Xavi Simons at plus 195. Gruler at plus 280. Yalmaz and Yaldiz are plus 320 apiece. I'm probably not going to play Rangers because his tend to be off target, not on target, but plus 320 is worth a little sprinkle there if you like that. Players to have 1 or more shots in the first half. Gruler at minus 145 now becomes a little bit more playable. Rangers at minus 135 is playable. Calhanoglu at minus 125, not a bad little sprinkle. Yalmaz and Yaldiz. Baris, Yalmaz is minus 105. Yaldiz is plus 120. These are just shots, by the way. These aren't shots on target. VVD at plus 190. DeVry at plus 240. Those are all guys for 1 shot. 2 or more shots in the first half. Anybody you like is going to be playable. Gakpo at plus 170, not a bad look. Xavi Simons at plus 180, not a bad look. Arda Gruler at plus 350, definitely not a bad look. Rangers at plus 410. Might be worth a little bit of a sprinkle. So, yeah. Swiss had it and lost it so quickly. Got to make a penalty save or hope for a miss. Akanji is going to feel super guilty about being the first guy to miss a PK. Tough for him, but yeah. So anyway, guys, that's where I'm at on this. I like every single person on Netherlands. I like this whole front four for Turkey. I think we see a lot of shots. I think we see a pretty good amount of goals here. I like both teams to score. I like over 2.5. Let's get this bread. I will see you back here around, what time is it? I'm assuming it's a 6 o'clock match. Yeah, 6. I'll see you right around 5:15 for some Copa America talk. It's going to be Colombia heavy. It'll be short, and then I I will see you again at 8:15 for Uruguay versus Brazil, which is going to be an absolute banger. I cannot wait for that game. So please be sure to like and subscribe on YouTube. Really appreciate all of you who have done that already. But all the more signups helps me even more. What a trash game from England, by the way. A good game from Switzerland. They were outmatched. They played within their skill set. They took it to penalties. They didn't win, and that'll happen. And you can live with that. If Akanji is going to take your first PK and miss it, and you make 4 or 3 more, and England makes all 5, you live with that result. So hats off to Switzerland for playing a good game. England advances. Who the fuck cares? They're the most boring shit football in the entire world. But I'll continue to do streams for them because they do numbers. Anyway, Oaks out. Please like and subscribe on YouTube. Also, don't be afraid to check out the Discord. Everybody gets a free 3-day trial. Find out if it's for you. $15 a month. Check it out. All the links right down here in the video description below. I will hit up Legs, see if he's going to be around for Copa stuff. Anyway, this game's going to be an absolute banger. Oaks out. Deuces.